If you run a small business, you already know how hard it is to stand out online. Your competitors might have bigger budgets, flashier websites, and more reviews, but that doesn't mean that you can't compete. The truth is, you don't need a massive marketing budget to rank on search engines. You just need smart, strategic SEO. So in this video, let me share with you some simple and actionable SEO strategies that actually work for small businesses. Let's go. Hey, it's Jack from RankMath, the one SEO plugin that empowers millions of WordPress users, and this channel is all about helping you grow your search traffic. So if this is your first time on our channel, consider subscribing. Now, your small business has a hidden advantage. You are local, you are personal, and you can move faster than big corporations. And with the right SEO approach, you can outrank big corporations where it matters most, your own neighborhood. So without further ado, let's start with the first strategy. Think about it, when someone searches for best vegan bakery in Portland or affordable roof repair in Dallas, they are not looking for generic advice. They want answers from businesses that get their area. So instead of just focusing on services that you provide on your site, you should also create helpful guides, tips, and updates that matter to your neighbors and your business. It doesn't have to be just written content. It can be in other formats as well, like infographics, short videos, or whatever, as long as they make sense. And talking about creating helpful content, we should always do local keyword research before creating the content. If you want local customers to find you online, you need to speak their language. That means targeting the exact phrases they type into Google and other search engines to find your services. So let's assume that you are running a pet grooming business in Florida. You can first use tools like Google Keyword Planner to find local keywords. Google Keyword Planner is a free tool as long as you have a Google Ads account. So under Tools and Planning, you will see the Keyword Planner right here. Now from here, you want to click on Discover New Keywords. Let's start with a seed keyword, something that is important to your business and your customers may likely search for, such as dog grooming Florida. Next, you want to make sure that you select the right location so that the tool will find the right local keywords for you. So you will click on the location, remove any locations that are not related to your business, search for your location right here, and hit save. And then hit get results. And in a while, we will get a whole list of local keywords related to your business together with their average monthly search volume. There are 497 number of keywords to be exact. Now these are all individual keywords, but you can create content based on the search intent of group keywords by changing this from keyword view to group view. And from here, if you create a piece of content targeting dog groomer Jacksonville, you will have a chance of ranking for these other keywords. That's the beauty of viewing your keywords in groups. On top of that, you can leverage your competitor's website to find local keywords. Simply click on Discover New Keywords again, and instead of using the Start with Keywords option, you will click on Start with a website. And for example, if Wolfgang Bakery is one of your main competitors, you can add their URL here. Select the location nearest to your business and hit Get Results. Make sure that you are in the keyword view because the group view doesn't work for the Start with a website option. And here we go. We have a list of local keywords that your competitors are ranking for. Other than Google Keyword Planner, you can leverage AI to find local keywords as well. If you are a RankMath user, you can go to the RankMath's Content AI module, click on the Chat tab, and you can chat with our rank bot that is trained to perform SEO tasks. You can say, provide a list of local SEO keywords related to dog grooming business or your business in location, including specific cities, example Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, and regional terms, example South Florida dog grooming. And in a while, you will have a list of local keywords for your small business to target. If you want more ideas on how to find local keywords, I highly recommend that you check out this video right here. And after that video, I'm pretty sure you can find important local keywords for free. Feel free to check it out, the link is in the description. Now, once you have found the right local keywords for your small business, we recommend that you create location-specific service pages to target those keywords. So for every group of local keywords that have the same search intent, you want to create a location-specific service page to target them. For example, running a dog grooming business in Florida, instead of having one page for pet grooming, you want to create individual service pages like dog grooming Tampa to target dog grooming keywords around that area, dog grooming Lake Nona to target keywords around that area, dog grooming Winter Park, etc. You get the idea. You see, as you search for dog grooming Spring Hill, you will see Wolfgang Bakery's location page, and it looks like this. If you search for dog grooming Wesley Chapel, you will find Wolfgang Bakery's location page as well. As you can see, both pages look similar, but they have a different URL. So these two are different location pages. The same goes when you search for dog grooming Treasure Island. You will find its location page ranking at the top. And that's because Wolfgang Bakery has created a location page for each of its branches. And if you visit its location search page and you search for Florida, you will see many branches around it. And each of these branches will have its own location page dedicated to the area. And if you have RankMath Pro installed on your site, you can easily create location pages by making sure that the local SEO module is turned on. And as you click on its settings or go to the titles and meta and local SEO, as soon as you toggle this multiple locations option and you save changes, you will see this RM locations module where you can easily create a location page. If you need a complete tutorial on how to set up location pages as well as the location search page I've shown you earlier, you can check out this video right here. The link is in the description. Next, location pages is not complete without proper on-page SEO. Alright, you've got your location pages done. Now it's time to optimize for SEO. As you can see, we have this location page that targets the keyword dog grooming buff in Weston. So we will click on the Rank Math tab and add the main focus keyword here. And from here, you will see that these are all the available SEO checks. Not all are extremely important, so I'll just point out those that are. And in case you do not see these fixed with AI buttons in the location page, what you want to do is to go to your dashboard, hover over Rank Math SEO, and click on General Settings. And then on the Content AI module, under the Select Post Type section, you want to check RM locations and hit Save Changes. After that, as you visit the page and refresh it, you should be able to see these buttons. These will make your optimization process much quicker and easier. Now, we do not only want to target this keyword. If we go to the Google Keyword Planner and under the group view, we have expanded the dog bathing group. On our location page, we have targeted this keyword, dog grooming buff, and in the location, which is Western. So since we have targeted this keyword, we have a high chance of ranking for these other keywords. So we need to optimize the page with them. So assuming that we have started the page from scratch, we can ask Content AI to create the content that includes the keywords. Let's hover over Rank Math SEO and visit the Content AI module. Next, click on the Blog Post Wizard tool to create a long-form content. The first step of the tool is to create a blog post idea, but we do not need it. So let's click on Skip. Then the next step is to create a blog post outline. So our topic is dog grooming buff in Weston. Following that, you can add your personally researched main points and ideas. Or you can click on this to generate ideas with AI. Normally, if I'm writing an informational article, I will leave this empty. But since we are writing content for a location service page, we will first generate ideas with AI. Now, these are good, but I will amend it. For the first section, we want an introduction to our business. Assuming that this is our business, then we want to include our services. We will remove this because we are selling a service on a page and not the products. Of course, you can add it as well if you want to. And at the end, it will be the FAQs. Next, the audience is going to be dog owners. But since that is not an option here, we will customize it and hit comma or tab, and a tag will be created. Now, the focus keyword field is where we add all these related keywords. So we will add mobile dog bath, assuming that you provide this service. Then dog baths for home, dog bathing service, and dog baths for large dogs. And then the tone should be set based on your business persona. Let's say that it is friendly, casual, and knowledgeable. For the style, I don't think any of these fit. Maybe guide, so we will select that. And then for the language, there are over 28 languages to choose from currently. And let's hit generate. Give it a while. And we have an outline for the location page. If you are happy with this, let's click on Write Post. Give it a while. And we will have a well-written location service page. You see, it has written over 1200 words. The next thing you want to do is to copy the text. Then head over to your location page and paste the text here. Obviously, you shouldn't leave the text like this. You want to style it like what you see on this location page. You want to make your location page look nice. Now, I'm not going to go through designing the whole page, but let's work on our services section to give you an idea on where to start. We want to start with adding a block and click on Browse All. And for this example, we have installed a plugin called Cadence Blocks. So we have all these design blocks to work with. First, we need to add columns. So we will use the row layout block. And we need to select a layout, say the one column layout for the background. So we have selected our row layout block. Click on this and select full width. And now you will see this entire section as full width. Following that, you want to go to the block settings of this row layout. So you want to click on this. And we want to give this section a dark color. So we will click on Style, and on a background color, we will select a dark color. And here we go. Next, we want to add a heading for this section. So we will click on the plus sign. Let's browse all blocks. And we want to add a text block. Let's give this heading a name that says Our Services. And we want to make this text white. So on the block settings, we will make this text white. And we want to align this to the center. Next, we want to add an image on the left and some text on the right. So let's click on the text. And as you can see here, these are the layers. We have the text on top of a section layer, and the section layer is on top of the row layout layer. And to add a new block within the dark background, we will click on the sections layer, and you will see this plus sign. Let's click on it to add a new block, and we will add another row layout. And this time around, we will select two columns. Let's add an image block. I already have some images on my media library. Let's align this image to the center. And then over on our text, let's cut this, add a paragraph block, and paste the text here. We want this text to be in white. And here you go. We want to add another heading. Let's make this a H3 heading. Since this is a H2 heading, we need to follow the hierarchy. This is one of the on-page SEO optimization. So we have a H2 that describes the entire section, and a H3 to describe the individual service. This is a mobile dog buff service. Let's change this text to white and move it up. And here we go. Let's make this smaller, and this looks nicer. By the way, making your page look nice is part of on-page SEO, in case you are wondering. Alright, I'm not gonna go through all the design elements, otherwise this video will take hours. So let's move on to the SEO checks. What we need to focus on are these basic SEO checks. Make sure that your page passes all these checks. It is important. And then make sure that there is at least one image on the page that includes your main focus keyword. As you can see, we have the main focus keyword right here for this image. And then we want to make sure to add at least one internal link to the location page. It can be an internal link to your main service page. And make sure to have an FAQ section as well. We recommend adding an FAQ block to the FAQ section. So let's click on Add Block, and you want to search for FAQ. And RankMath has a block ready for you to use. Let's shift this down so that we have the FAQ as a heading. Then you can cut the question and paste it here. The same goes for the answer. And then click on this to add another question. And do the same for the next question. These questions and answers within the FAQ block will automatically be marked with the FAQ schema. And then following that, you want to make sure to pass all these SEO title checks. And if you have troubles fixing them, just click on Fix with AI and it will provide you with a solution. Click Approve and you will see that the issue is fixed. Click on this again. And now we have fixed most of the issues. If you think the number doesn't make sense to the SEO title, feel free to leave it. Try to make sure that the SEO score here is above 80, and that tells you that your page is well optimized for the search engines. So that's how you create and optimize your location page for the search engines. And if you find this helpful, can you do us a favor and smash that thumbs up? Anyway, let's go to the next strategy. On top of the content optimization, you should also head over to the schema tab, and as you can see, the local business schema has already been added. If you don't see this, then you want to click on the schema generator and click on use this template. Anyway, you just need to click on this to add all the necessary information to the schema, especially the name, which should include the local keyword you want to target. And since we have optimized the SEO title, we shouldn't worry about it because of this variable. The legal name will be the name of your business, which in our case is Woof Woof. And then for the business type, if you can find a business type that clearly describes your business, please select it. But in our case, we see pet store, but it does not exactly describe our business. So if you can't find a suitable schema type, feel free to select local business or organization. Next, the image URL will be the image that you see on the search engines if your page ranks for it. So we will add our image URL here, and then we want to add our email address, which is important. The founding date and the number of employees are not exactly important, but if you have these information, feel free to add them. The important ones are the address fields. You want to add them accordingly. And then the country field requires the 2-letter country code. For example, Singapore is SG, India is IN, Sweden is SE, and the United States is US. The next important fields are the geo coordinates, and it's easy to find them. Simply go to the Google Maps, look for your business, say Wolfgang Bakery, Western. Let's click on it. And here it is. All you need to do is to right click on the location, and this is the latitude and longitude. Click to copy, and let's go back to your page and paste it here. The first number is latitude and the second number is longitude. Next, the phone number is really important as well. And following that, if you have all these information, that's great, you can add them in. This will easily help the search engines identify your business. But if you don't have them, feel free to leave the fields empty. Now the price range. $1 sign means it's cheap, $2 signs means it's average, 3 means it's expensive, and 4 means really expensive. So let's say that our service is average, and then the currencies accepted is USD. If it is Singapore dollars, it will be SGD, Indian rupees will be INR, Euro will be EUR. You get the idea. Anyway, one of the most important information for the location page is area served, which in this case is Western Florida. Then our business is not 24/7, so we will leave this unchecked. But if your business is, for example, 7-Eleven and it is open 24 hours, you will toggle this on, but otherwise we will not. If you would like to use the 24-hour format, feel free to turn this on as well, and you can add your opening hours. Let's click on Add Property Group. We are open from Tuesday to Saturday from 9 AM to 9 PM, and we are open on Sundays as well, but in another set of opening and closing hours. So we will click Add a New Property Group, and in this set of opening hours, we will only select Sunday. And we are open from 10 AM to 7 PM. Select your time zone. For Florida, it is Eastern Time. And once we are done, let's click Save for this post, and then save or publish the page. Let's visit the page, and now we want to test if the schema works. Let's right click and view page source, Ctrl or Command A to select everything, and Ctrl or Command C to copy. And then head over to the Google's Reach Results Testing tool. Select the code option, paste the codes here, and let's test it. Give it a while. And as you can see, we have the local business schema detected, and there are no warnings or errors, which means our schema is added properly. As we expand the schema, we will see all the details that we have added to the schema fields on our page. So that's how you can easily add the local business schema to your location pages easily with Rank Map. Let's face it, when someone searches for a business like yours, they are not likely to scroll through pages of results, but they are more likely to click on one of the top listings in the Google's local pack. And guess what? Those prime spots are controlled by your Google Business Profile. A poorly maintained Google Business Profile will look like this, where there are no images, no reviews, and minimal information. If you are a potential customer, would you engage with this business? No, right? On the other hand, a well-maintained Google Business Profile will look like this, where it includes many pictures of services you have provided, information about your business, the services that you provide, lots of customer reviews, updates about your business to let customers know that you are still in business and thriving, and tons of images from you or your past customers. One look at this Google business profile, you will know that this business is legit and you will highly likely make a booking with them. If you have multiple branches in different locations, like Wolfgang Bakery, you see they have different listings for each location. For example, this listing has 210 reviews and this listing has 451. So you want to have just one Google business profile account and create separate listings for each location. We have talked about all these in this video right here. Feel free to check it out. The link is in the description. So other than what's on your website, you have got to properly maintain your Google business profile and have your happy customers leave a favorable review. Make sure that the business name on your website is exactly the same on your Google business profile. The same goes for your address and phone number. If you do not keep the three information consistent, you might confuse the search engines and it will not be favorable for your small business. Local citations and backlinks are like the street cred for your small business. They are like online mentions and endorsements that tell search engines, hey, this business is legit and local. You can go to well-known business directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Bing Places, Facebook Business, Nextdoor, Apple Maps, or whatever to create your business listings. And the key is to make sure that your NAP, or in other words, name, address, and phone number are consistent across all listing sites. And then for attracting backlinks, you can partner with other local businesses to support each other. For example, if you are a dog grooming business, you can partner with pet stores to link to each other. You can sponsor local events or charities and have your business logo on those charity sites that links back to your site. Then you can pitch guest posts and many others. If you want to learn more about local citations and backlinks for your small business, then I highly recommend that you watch this video right here. The links is in the description. And finally, with everything that you do, you always need to track your progress. Go to your Google Analytics to track your traffic, bounce rate, conversions, and user behavior. And then track the data from your Google Search Console as well. And if you want to know the search performance of your sites, the best place to find the information is directly on your site. Hover over Rank Math and go to the Analytics module. And you will see an overview of how your site has performed on search. Go to the SEO Performance tab and you will know how well each of the page has performed. And if you click on one of the pages, you will know what keywords the page has ranked for. And if you are a Rank Math Pro user, you can track specific keywords by clicking on the rank tracker. And from here, you can either add your main focus keyword from your location pages automatically, or you can manually add the keyword by typing the keyword you want to track and add it to your tracking list. Tracking your performance gives you a clear picture of your business and helps you make good and sound decisions. So these are the key SEO strategies that small businesses should implement. And if you have any suggestions or you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. And don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Our channel is all about helping you grow your search traffic. And if you haven't subscribed to us yet, consider doing so. This is Jack from Rank Math. I'll see you in the next video.